Okay, our second page of Manifest Destiny. Remember, this is the idea, the belief that America was supposed to move west, sea to sea, basically Atlantic Ocean to Pacific Ocean, and how we gain all this territory is what we're going to be looking at today. Western lands, who is already there? The Indians, that we continue and keep pushing farther and farther west as we find land that we believe holds value to us. We have to move them off of that land and farther west. Broken treaties. I've said this several times before. I believe there were 669 treaties made with the Indians, and the United States government broke all 669 treaties. Western lands, the new Oregon Trail is going to be the easiest pass, the most traveled road, basically from Missouri all the way to Oregon and the Pacific Ocean, used by a vast number of people. The Donner Party, remember we looked at that in the video, basically took a wrong turn and became snowed in the Rocky Mountains. They resorted to cannibalism to try to stay alive throughout the winter. The slogan 54-40 or fight is James K. Polk's promise to the United States in his campaign to become president in 1844. The slogan referred to the Oregon-Canadian border, which is at the 54-40 parallel. Basically, Polk is saying this is going to be the border between the United States and Canada, or we're going to fight to make it the border between us and Canada. We do not have to fight. It is given to us from the British and becomes the border that is still our border today from Washington State to Canada. It is James K. Polk's slogan during his election campaign of 1844. Texas is finally annexed into the United States in 1845. Remember, Texas Americans had fought for their independence against Mexico in 1836. Texas was named its own country, the Lone Star Republic, and was its own country from 1836 until 1845. In 1845, they are annexed. They become part of the United States. This was also a promise of newly elected President James K. Polk. After Texas becomes part of the United States, it becomes a border dispute with Mexico as to where is the Texas border and where is the Mexico border. Polk sends troops into that area, and war breaks out at the Texas-American border over where that border should be. Mexico is defeated in the Mexican War against America, and Mexico secedes all lands in the West in 1848, which later becomes California, Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, and Wyoming. So, a great amount of land gained by the United States through this war with Mexico. We're going to see that Mexico gave up one really, really big piece of land right here in a second. The Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo ends the Mexican War. Then we have the Gadsden Purchase, which I've showed you before, is a little sliver of land that makes up the southern border with Mexico and the United States. And now the United States is complete. It is the shape of the Continental 48 that is still our shape today. Not long, a couple of months after Mexico has to secede all its western lands, one of those lands being California, gold is found at Sutter's Mill in 1848, and the gold rush of 1849 begins. Remember, the easiest way to remember when was the gold rush is what is the mascot of the San Francisco football team? It is the 49ers. From 1848 to 1855, tens of billions of dollars in today's money was found in gold in California. It also led to a population boom in California, which California becomes a state much faster than any other territory because of how fast it is populated. That being one of the requirements for a territory to become a state was its population. California had no problem gaining that population really fast because of the number of people that came to California looking to strike it rich in the gold rush.